real quickly, we're going to go over solving one-step equations, just to give you a few refreshers as you work on your homework. So, an equation says that two things are equal and must contain an equal sign. If you don't see an equal sign, then it's just called an expression. A variable is a symbol for a number that we don't know. So common variables are x, y, z, and so on and so forth. Then the last thing we need to know is a coefficient, which is a number in front of a variable. So for example, if I had 3x, the coefficient is 3, and the variable is x. Okay, so that's just the general vocab that you will need, that you'll probably hear throughout this video. Okay, so to solve a one-step equation, we're going to have variables on one side, an equal sign, and then we're going to have a number on the other side. Okay? We need to get the variable all by itself, and this should be a review. So, if I give you the variable b plus 8 equals 24, we need to solve this. And so, we need to get this 8 over here. So, I'm going to subtract 8. It's called the see-do method, which you've heard before. What I see is an addition sign here. So I'm going to do the opposite, which is subtraction. So 8 minus 8 is 0. 24 minus 8 is 16. My equal sign comes down, and then I'm left with b over here. So what I can say is b equals 16. So let's plug that back in. 16 plus 8 is 24. So we know that we found our right answer. Okay, so I want you to make this table somewhere that you're going to remember it. This is the see side, and this is the do. So if I see addition, I'm going to do the opposite, which is subtraction. If I see subtraction, I'm going to do the opposite, which is addition. If I see multiplication, which means a number next to a variable like 3x, I'm going to do division. And then if I see division, I'm going to do multiplication. So that's your see-do table, and that's what we're going to work with today. So let's do a couple more problems. I'll give you a couple more so you see different ways. So this is when you see addition. This next problem is when you see subtraction. So b minus 8 equals 24. Well, this time I see subtraction here. That's subtraction. So my opposite of that would be addition. So I'm going to add 8. What I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do to the other side of the equal sign. So negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So this goes away, and we're just left with b on the left. Bring our equal sign down. 24 plus 8 is 32. So b equals 32. And if I were to plug 32 back in for b, up here, I would see 32 minus 8 equals 24. Okay, another problem is when we see a coefficient a variable, those are together by multiplication. So you don't have to write a multiplication sign in between them, it's just understood. Therefore, if I see multiplication, the opposite is division. So I'm going to take 3 and divide it by 3, and 9 divided by 3. Now, sometimes people want to divide by 9, but we are going to take the coefficient, which is the number in front of the variable, and we're going to divide by what that number is. So that means 3 divided by 3 becomes 1x, and that's what we want. We want a 1 in front of the x. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So what we're saying is x equals 3. And if we test it out, 3 times 3 is 9. The last problem is y divided by 3 equals 7. Okay, and I'm going to rewrite this how you'll normally see it. So y divided by 3 equals 7. Okay, I see division. I see 1 over 3y equals 7. So I need to get rid of this 3 by multiplying. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. So y equals 21. And if we check it, 21 divided by 3 is in fact 7. So that see-do table is really, really important for you to remember. And that's it for the review. Translating, you should have the paper on that, but I will attach the translating words help document under modules, under the 1-step and 2-step equations on Canvas.